Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Jester. I don't know, it came up, I had it on my list around Halloween. I was like, this is going to be one of the Halloween movies that I watch. It's an hour and a half long. But, I don't know, it's about this jester who terrorizes this small town and two estranged sisters who must come together to find a way to defeat the evil entity. Like, some of the, I saw like trailers like on TikTok or something like that, somewhat interesting. I don't know, here's the bad part. It is 4.1 on IMDb, but only 860 people rated it. But here's the other piece, like, okay, alright, you know, maybe 800 people. It's only $3 on Amazon Prime. Like, you can't get Amazon Prime any movies any cheaper than that. I've never seen it, like, discounted. Most movies are like $5 or $6. You know, I know it's only a $2 difference, but it's like, what? $3. Alright, I'm doing it. I don't recognize anybody in it. Except for, yeah, Matt Servitto. I've seen him before. So, I don't know. I found it. I'm doing it. It's an hour and 30 minutes. Let's get a film in tonight. And we'll see what I think. So, stick around. I don't know. Low expectations. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of The Jester, and I kind of see why the scores are low. I went into it, didn't have high expectations. I did see a clip on TikTok that kind of drew me to this movie. So what I liked was the mask. I thought the mask of the person and kind of like what they were showing seemed spooky, seemed kind of scary. They got something there, right? And there was a scene on TikTok. If you haven't seen it, it's not going to spoil the movie, but he's in like a liquor store. And the one girl's there, of the two sisters, right? So there's two sisters, and the one sister's there, and the liquor store owner and two cops, right? And I'm not going to go into great detail there, but that scene to me, I was like, okay, this is intriguing. I'm gonna put it on my list. And then I saw the ratings go all the way down to like a 4, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna watch it. I ended up watching it, right? And I'm not upset that I did. It's a short film, hour and 23 minutes without the credits, so but I've already seen the best part of the movie in TikTok. So, and some of the things that, and I have to get into it real quick. I'll just tell you a little bit more, and then I have to get into spoiler alerts kind of thing. But, you know, so there's a father of two half-sisters, right? So he's the father of the two sisters from a different mother. Whatever, they get brought back together for whatever reason. I won't go into that great detail right now, but one sister wants to connect with the other one. Whatever doesn't happen, she starts roaming around the town, and the jester shows up there. He shows up initially, then he's now like with her most of the time, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. He seems like he's going to be a bad guy, kind of like haunt her a little bit, and that's it. That's the plot line, right? There's really nothing else to the plot line. So that's what you get. He does have some creepy moves, but he's a little bit more supernatural than he would be realistic, kind of thing, right? So that's what you got. And I have to continue, and I have to say spoiler alerts, right? So I can't keep going. I can't talk about this. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, you don't want to learn more about it. I can't hold back anymore because I got to talk more about it. So, okay, the jester's there. He's there. In the beginning, he makes the father kill himself. Okay, all right. Where are we going? Let's go. Then you watch the whole movie, and my thought process is, what is the backstory of this jester? You know, why is he there? What's all that? And they don't really give it to you until the end. And at the end, what I think they said, you know, basically he was the sickness. He was the evil inside the father. I'm not buying it. If that's the case, so then is he just a figment of the one girl's imagination and making her do different things and see different things? Well, how did a cop and a liquor store guy see them? Okay, how are bad things happening to people? And, okay, maybe she has to be around, and then the cop and them can see her. Alright, I'll buy that. But what about the guy with the teeth and the eyeballs? He was nowhere near, and then he's haunted, and things happen to him. Or is he just the evil in the two sisters that's kind of coming out from the father? Okay, where does the father get this evil from? Oh, yes, it's not great for a guy to leave his family and go get married, but they don't portray him as super evil. I mean, not a great guy. He's not super evil. That he has this metaphorical Jester come out of nowhere and make all this stuff happen. Like, that's where it gets off the rails for me. Like, I like more real human kind villains in these kinds of movies. Like if the Jester was a real person and can do all this cool stuff. Okay, cool, not cool stuff, but you know what I mean, like sneaky stuff. But he wasn't. He was supernatural, you know, catching bullets and stuff like that. Okay, I can deal with it. But what is he? Where is he from? And I think what they tried to lead us to believe was what I just said, and I'm not buying it. Or I'm buying it, and I'm not liking it. I don't know. It just, I don't know. I think there's a lot there. I think I said, I don't know, I had to recut this one because the first one was even worse. But I had to recut this one, which I don't normally do. I like the character, the costume, the spookiness, the mannerisms. That's there. You got something there. You know? That's it. That's all I liked about it. You know, not even the plot line, the sisters coming together and keeping this Jester just within the three of them. It just doesn't, I don't know. There's something there with that mask, and maybe that's used in, you know, other movies, and I missed it, but short, hour and 23 minutes long. If you don't believe me, check it out yourself and see what you think. Maybe there's something in there. And again, nothing against the director, writer. They all did fantastic with their vision, and much better than anything I can do. But it just didn't hit for me. So I don't know. Maybe Jester 2. Bring that back. I will watch it. If you bring that back, I will watch it. And call me up if you want to have, you know, if you want me to be like, hey, what do you think? What should we do differently? There you go. I know nobody will. But that's all I got. Hopefully this was helpful. But thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.